Hi, I'm Kate from Genie. Welcome to Inside Story. Today I'm joined by Nick Foy, who is one half of LA-based indie rock duo How Mean, and they featured in our most recent festival. Hello.
How are we doing? Thanks for having us on.
No worries. How are you?
I'm great. Just hanging out in my daughter's playroom here. She might barge in at any moment, so we'll see what happens.
So Nick, first of all, we loved your set in the Jam Festival. You performed your debut track, which is called Like Me All the Time. So tell us a bit about the sort of inspiration for that track.
Um, well, it's called Like Me All the Time, so you would think it's maybe about someone liking me all the time, but it's really about how no one likes me all the time. It's about the complete opposite. Um, Kind of just, I guess, yeah, the more maybe you know about me, you might like me at first. But I mean, this, I'm sure everyone feels like this. You know, the more people find out about you, the more there is for them to not like about you. So that was kind of the inspiration for the track.
And the video was actually shot in your grandmother's house, if I'm correct. So, what made you decide to film it there?
Well, I was going to my parents' house on Martha's Vineyard, and my grandmother has a place that no one was using on Cape Cod in Massachusetts. And I had to quarantine before going to see my parents for 2 weeks. So I stayed at my grandmother's house, and I got there and I saw that green couch, if you remember from the video,
Mm-hmm.
and just everything there is just like a time capsule from like that 70s show or something. And I was just like, I have to film something here. So I called my little brother who lives in Boston, and he came down, drove down the next day, just shot me one shot on an iPhone and edited it on my iPhone, and we were ready to go the next day.
So, all you need is a green sofa and two iPhones, and you've got yourself a music video.
There's no excuses anymore.
And you're actually raising investment at the moment to create your next three music videos. So, how's that all going, and what's the target for that?
Terrible. um, well, for the next, so the Like Me All the Time video, that was $0, no budget whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the video we're about to release on May 14th for Love Song, we spent, all of our money on that.
Mm-hmm.
That ended up being about 10 grand. And I have another couple videos that I want to do for some upcoming songs.
Mm-hmm.
And it just depends how we want to do them. If we want to do them right, it's going to be about the same cost. But there's always ways that you can cheat it and do it for less. And, you
Mm-hmm.
just have a smaller crew and might come out a little, not quite how you imagined in your head, but you can make it work. So we're going to play it by ear right now. We're just focusing on the release of our next song. Yeah, that was the one we put the most money and work into, and we're just kind of going all in on that one. And then hopefully, get some money back from that investment and reinvest it into the next video.
And how can people help with that, with your investment?
You could just send us money. I can give you my address or, my PayPal, whatever you guys want to do. Well, for the video that we're about to release on May 14th, we started a GoFundMe. And originally it was supposed to be for 3 music videos. We only ended up getting 2 done. Both of them are unreleased. So those will be coming in the following weeks, months. So thanks. Shout out to everyone who donated to that. Maybe we'll do another round of that. I feel a little awkward asking all those people again, because I know it's going to be the same people donating, or a lot of them. I feel bad asking them, for more of a contribution when they've already done so much for us. So we're trying to go a different route, but we'll see. Hopefully this release goes really well on the 14th, and we absolutely blow up, and we don't need to borrow money from anyone else. Period. That'd be ideal.
So How Mean isn't just you, it's a collaboration between you and drummer Sam Cooke. So first of
Yeah.
all, where did the name How Mean come from, and how did the two of you come together as a duo?
So all of our friends, pretty much this guy, Andy Burgess, he has a lot of cool lingo, and he started saying mean all the time instead of like cool, like how cool. He'd be like, how mean? And it just kind of spread like wildfire throughout our friend group. Everything became mean. It's like, yo, that's mean. And that's where How Mean came from. And strangely enough, Sam was introduced to me through that friend group. We met at a party at their house one night. I had a show the following night, and I mentioned it to Sam first time we ever met. He's like, "Oh, I used to play drums. I don't have a kit out here, but you know, I've been thinking about getting back into it." He's like, "Yeah, I'll buy a kit tomorrow. I'll meet you on stage. No rehearsal." And that was the first time we played the following night. And it was honestly, I think it was one of our best shows. Maybe just because the bar was set so low because we'd never played together before, but it was definitely one of the funner shows that I remember playing.
So your upcoming album is called Happy Birthday Baby. So just give us a little insight into what we can expect from that.
Well, the name for that actually came from, I've been working on these songs since I wrote the first song when I was probably like 19 years old. And that'll be coming out within the next like month or two. But I've always been just so broke that I could never get like, you know, girlfriends or whatever, birthday presents or Christmas presents, whatever it is. So I would just make a CD and call it Happy Birthday Baby. And, you know, that CD just, in my opinion, got better and better over the years, and the bad songs were kicked out, and I'd make, you know, better songs, put them on, improve old songs. And, you know, what the CD is just, you know, a compilation of the past 10 years of my life. And making those Happy Birthday Baby CDs. And this is the last one. This is the last one I'll ever make.
And so have you set a release date yet, or is it still kind of up in the air?
We're going to just release single by single. So it's definitely still up in the air. Yeah, we'll release, I believe it's going to be 9 singles, possibly 10. 2 of the recordings are pretty lousy, just on my iPhone with no microphone, just like the regular microphone on the iPhone. So they sound kind of crappy, but I really like the songs. So we have to re-record 2 of them. So in total, there would be 10 if we get those done. So we'll release those 10 singles, and then at the end of it, put them all on an album, which will be the Happy Birthday Baby album.
Wonderful. We're really looking forward to it. So finally, how does Jeeni and Genie Festivals help independent artists and performers like you?
Just when you're in a position like us where you're really, you know, unknown and you're trying to break through in this industry, which is just so tough to do. There's just so many people trying to do it, and so many talented, great bands that you're up against. This really gave us an enormous opportunity to reach, you know, a bigger audience than we were capable of reaching on our own, and to do it without having to pay anything. It was a great experience for us. I know my mother was very happy with the streaming concert, so she said to say thank you.
Well, you're welcome, Nick's mum.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was amazing to talk to you. And if anyone did miss the Genie Festival, then it is still available to stream on Jeeni.com, where you can see How Mean's performance from Nick's grandmother's house.
That's the one. Shout out to Nan, my our set designer, my grandmother.
Thank you.